Hello and welcome to 2024. This is Alex Klingensmith and Nolan Martin coming to you live from Intelligence Driven Advisors. We would like to talk about IDA tax today. So first of all, we thank you so much for your trust and confidence in choosing us for your tax needs. IDA tax was born out of a relationship between IDA founder, CEO, and founder Jason Labrum and IDA tax founder Clay Willett. Clay Willits and Joy Willits and Becky and their team forged many, many wonderful relationships over many, many years and built the tax practice that it is today. A couple of years ago, we joined forces and IDA tax became part of IDA. And we're so grateful that happened because it gave us an opportunity to help so many clients, not only with their tax returns and tax planning and all the other great services that IDA tax delivers, but also in the integration of the wealth management side of IDA, which is comprehensive financial planning, investment management, and all the things that come along with that. So today we are making this video because it's a new year and a newer team as well. We wanted to be able to introduce some of the things that you've asked for, and also to kind of send a message from Clay Willits as well, who's obviously helped this whole thing come together. So Nolan is going to help me run the screen today, Nolan, and I'd like to maybe start by just showing the IDA tax team sheet. Would you mind sharing your screen there and pulling that up for us?
No problem. I'll pull that up for you.
Awesome. So here we go. This is your 2024 IDA tax team. There may even be some other faces that you meet if you come into the office here in Carlsbad, and that'd be wonderful to have you come in as well. So of course in the middle there you've got the man, the myth, the legend, Clay Willits. Clay is starting to enjoy his retired life more and more, spending more and more time with friends and family. And so you may or may not see him in the office as much, but he actually handpicked with us, with our help, this team that's on the screen today and actually has been working with to train them as well. So a lot of the same customary practices and policies and procedures and way about doing business is coming from Clay. On the top left there, you'll see Kristen Skevington, CPA, who also acts as IDA's controller. She has an intimate knowledge of balance sheets and business tax returns and many, many small business owners she can relate to and help quite a bit in that aspect of things. On the top right is going to be Eva Budnick, the newest member of our team, actually, CPA. And Eva has a broad range of experience from individual tax returns to more complex estate returns to businesses as well. So you got a powerhouse couple CPAs there. And then you've got, I'll say the best for last, Nolan, but Jen Novak, who, if you've been to the IDA office in Carlsbad ever for any reason, you've probably met Jen. Smiling face. She's going to be helping the tax team this tax season, and she's actually going to bring in people from her service team as well to make sure that hopefully we were able to meet and exceed the expectations that you have on us. So Jen's going to be helping make sure we get your information collected quickly and communicated back to you, make sure you know where you're at along the way. I'm here as I'll share in a moment here, but I'm here as your ambassador, meaning that, you've given us a lot of feedback over the past couple of years, and we're working really, really hard to take that feedback and design and continue to evolve the way that we do business for you. So I welcome that feedback. I want it. And I certainly am here to thank you for your business and your trust and your confidence. And then you've got Nolan Martin, who's actually going to take over for me in a moment here. But Nolan's been with us for a couple of years, worked very, very closely with Clay, helped to design and redesign a lot of the technology and the way that we do business here at IDA Tax. And so we're very grateful for Nolan and his efforts. Let's go to the next screen, if you wouldn't mind, Nolan. We're going to walk through what you've already hopefully gotten. So a week or two ago, this is a PDF that should have come to your email inbox. If you have ever done business with IDA Tax, this is something that you should have received. It's a PDF that is our welcome package, right? 2023, here we go. I typed 2024, sorry. It says 2023 welcome package. That threw me off a little bit, but because it's the 2023 tax year, right, that we're doing taxes for last year, which always kind of messes with me. But so this first letter is from Clay. And Clay wrote this, and he wrote it in a way to let you know. Clay is sort of our chairman of the board for IDA Tax, meaning Clay is very much instrumental in how we are still doing things. Clay is still actively working, mostly remotely, right? Sometimes in the office, but he is helping to make sure and guide us through this and making sure that we do the best possible work and deliver the best possible experience for all of you. So that's a letter from Clay, and he's very very grateful to have a team that's helping him to take over. And the next page is the letter from me. Yes, so I already said it on this video once, but I am here for you, and so I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. Hopefully, it's all good things, but if there's anything we can do better, and we want that feedback as well, because our company purpose for IDA overall is to steward true financial peace of mind, and taxes is part of that. So if there's something that we're not delivering on that gives you that peace of mind, I want to know about it so we can work to improve that for you. Moving on would be our engagement letter. Right, so this is a formality, but it's very important to us that we outline what you're hiring us to do. So please read this, please sign this, and please get it back to us, because without this, we actually can't start working for you. Very important. Any questions, of course, let us know. Then the next page, 2023. Okay, so this is, again, for the 2023 tax year, but this is 2024 this year. So tax services and fee summary. So this outlines the services that we do at IDA Tax. It outlines the way that we charge fees to that. As you all know, in order for any company, any business to stay profitable and stay able to have amazing, wonderful talent like we do at IDA and IDA Tax, things are more expensive. And so we understand that this is a change, and that is the cost of doing business, unfortunately, and we want to make sure that we're here for the long haul for you. And then moving along, we've got the organizer. Okay, so if you're an existing tax client, we have good news for you. We were actually able to take your 2022 tax year, done in 2023. I'm getting better, Nolan, see? And we're actually able to pre-populate quite a bit of that for you. So the format for an existing client looks a little bit different than if you're a brand new client for the first time ever working with us. And so we try to do that because we want to make this as good of an experience for you as possible. So this is what your tax organizer looks like. If you want to maybe scroll just a tiny bit, if you could, Nolan, and just it is a few pages. How many pages? 27. Okay, so
a lot of pages.
Well, I'm the kind of person personally, Nolan, where I'm like 27 pages, right? And no one's going to get into that what that is. But I will just say on this part of the video that it's so important that you share with us this information, because if you don't, it's kind of like going to a doctor, and you go into that doctor and they ask you to fill out that 2, 3, 4, 5 page thing, depending on the doctor, how thorough they are, right? You know, if you're allergic to any medications, or if you ever had any surgeries, or this kind of thing. And without that information, we actually cannot do a very good job for you. So if you have any questions, or you need some help with any of this organizer, or even all of it, we're here for you. So please reach out to us. You can call or email us on that tax team sheet. Maybe you want to jump back real quick, Nolan, so we can have this on the video. But at the top of that sheet, you can see our phone number, 760-707-5507. And then email is really good during tax season, especially because you'll get probably a much prompter reply. taxadmin@idawealth.com is what that middle towards the top email says, right above Clay, right? And then there's a few people that get that email. So again, there's a team of people here. We want to be as responsive as possible. If you have questions, you need help, email is going to be the fastest way, second to phone call. Okay, let's jump back over to the last tax organizer, which is going to be, if you're a new client, we don't have anything to go off of. So this looks a little bit different, but it's in some ways it's meant to be as user-friendly as possible. It's a fillable PDF. And so this is important for us. This is kind of the first part of this video to kind of lay out what we've done. And I think next is Nolan. Nolan, please help us maybe walk through what the ideal IDA tax client experience is meant to look like.
Thank you, Alex. I appreciate the warm welcome. And thank you, each and every client, for your continued trust and service for us to continue doing your tax return. Last year, after we finished our taxes, we reached out to each and every client, and we wanted to hear back from you. We wanted to hear your feedback and see what we did well and what we can improve on. Each and one of you probably heard from either Monique or Rob or Katie, some of our lovely IDA team, and they gathered each and one of your feedbacks to see how we can service you better. So after you receive this organizer and you fill it out, you may be inclined to come in or give us a call and make an appointment with us. But based on your feedback, the best way for us to do your taxes would be first to upload all of your information to us. Included in the email to your taxes, which I will show you, is a secure upload link. This is the most secure and easiest way to get us information. You go to this link, fill out your name, your email address, and you can just upload all of your tax documents for us. We understand that not everybody would like to do that. So if you would like to come by our Carlsbad office, you could come by at 2792 Gateway Road. Let me show you it here. And our office hours are from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. So that's the start of our tax return process. You upload all of your information to us, you upload the engagement letter, and then we can get started on your tax return. Once we have all of your information, Ms. Jennifer Novak will most likely reach out to you and let you know that, hey, we got everything. Your tax return is in queue to be worked on. Through this
Hey,
entire
Owen, real
process. Yeah.
quick, would you be able to show us that secure link email? I think maybe.
Yeah. So let's see if we could do that, Alex.
Yeah.
I'm not too familiar here, so I didn't want to mess up anything on the video. So
You're good. You're good.
let's see if I can get it over here.
Because it should be, I mean, that email, right? I think we mentioned it, but it should be in people's inboxes already. But for some reason, you lost that email, or
Yeah.
you never got it because maybe it went to junk or spam for some reason. This is for existing clients, right? I'm speaking to you right now. If you're not an existing client, you might have gotten the email too. I don't know, but look in your inbox for an email, and it's gonna look like
stop sharing
following
this
in a moment here.
Yeah. Give me one moment.
And if you didn't get it, by the way, just send us an email at taxadmin@idawealth.com, and we'll send you a new one, right?
We'll get it right sent over to you. So this is the secure file share link. First, you click in and you select any files you may have. You click a file to select, and you open that file in the secure link. You put your first name, fill it out, last name, and you upload the files.
Okay.
Easy as that. This is the most secure and fastest way to get us information.
So that's a link that came from an email, though, right? Do we have an image of that email, or maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe
So
okay.
Embedded in the email that all of your organizers and welcome package was, there's a lovely letter from the tax team, and we have the full tax team down here. And in this, it's a secure file share link. My apologies.
You're still sharing the other screen. It's okay. It's okay. And who's the email coming from?
This email is coming from our tax admin email. So that's the best way to reach out to the tax team is through tax admin. And that email, like you said, is checked by several of our tax team members.
Still looking at an email from you though now. It's not, yeah. So,
okay, so this is the tax admin email that was sent out. It is an email from me.
There we go.
Yeah, but same email that was sent out to everybody with the secure file share link. So each one of you should have received this. If you did not, please reach out to tax admin at IDA Wealth. We'd be happy to get that to you and get you over that, get you the organizer and welcome package as well.
I see. So at the bottom of that email, in that red font at the bottom, that's what you're, okay, good.
In the red font, yes, sir.
Kind of small, kind of hidden, but that's good for people to know. So look out for this email. If you didn't get it in there, there is that link down there. It's actually a blue link that's a secure file share link there.
Correct.
And that is the most secure, efficient way for people to get this information, right?
100%. The best way to get this information.
You don't need to worry about driving down. It is secure. This is how we do customary business at IDA, even because it is end-to-end encryption. And then it goes right where it's supposed to go, which is in the hands of IDA Tax. We can get started. Is that right?
Yep. 100%. Yeah.
Cool.
So
what happens next?
Yeah, once we get your information uploaded, we will reach out to you and we'll let you know. You may be dropping your information in here and you may be guessing, did they get it? Did we not get it? One of our receptionists will reach out to you and let you know that your return is in queue. And from there, if we need anything else, we will be in constant contact, going back and forth if there's anything else. But if not, just know your return is being worked on. And once we have finished your return, we'll send you over a draft return via DocuSign. So that'll look like another email comes through. It's a DocuSign email. I don't have one of those readily available, but it comes from DocuSign, so it may look a little weird, but this is going to have your full tax package for you to review, as well as sign the tax return. Once you do sign that tax return, that does give us authority to go and send it off to the IRS. So if you do have any questions, please reach out to us and we'd be happy to answer those.
And throughout the process, so I think what you're saying too, I'm going to re-say it in my own words, because
Mhm.
sometimes it's nice for people to hear both of us
course.
on this side. Throughout the process, when there's a part of the process where we're moving from one step to the next, you're going to hear from someone from the IDA tax team.
Yep.
If you get an email that doesn't maybe make sense to you, the best thing to do, of course, is to contact us. And again, during this busy season, we've listened to you. We've taken your advice and your feedback, and responsiveness is important. So email is going to be the fastest way to get a response. If you do call us, we will try to get back to you by the end of the next business day, if at all possible. And we welcome all this communication that you need and want, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So then once all that happens, someone gets a draft return back and they say, hey, I got some questions about my return. What happens next?
Yeah, we would be happy to schedule a call with you to go over any of those questions. If it's really complex, you may be obliged to come into the office. Whatever works for you. Be happy to get those questions answered so that you're comfortable and we can get that return filed and have you on the path of financial peace of mind.
Right on. Well, I think we've talked about the team. We've talked about Clay's impact in guiding the team. You know, we've talked about the welcome package and what that looks like. We've talked about the organizer and how the best way to work with us, what that organizer is, and the steps of the process to go. You know, the one thing that we didn't talk about, and I like to ad-lib this sometimes because it's kind of fun to put people on their toes, right? I think there's this thing that we want to make sure that people know that we're here for the whole long haul, not just for tax season. And so I think in clarifying what I'm trying to talk about here is there's tax planning as part of what we do. Tax planning doesn't happen during tax season. I've learned this in working with Clay and understanding what the clients are really asking for. Tax planning, it happens outside of tax season. So what is tax season, right? Right now, literally today until April 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, give them a couple of days to breathe, right? The tax team. Tax planning is going to happen after that. So if you really want tax planning, guess what? We are amazing at tax planning. We have a team of CFPs, certified financial planners, that are trained and armed and dangerous to do tax planning, not for just this year, last year, and next year, but for your entire life and maybe multiple generations beyond. And the time for tax planning is not right now, which is fine. We actually want to do the tax return right now so we can meet the deadlines. We can get refunds back to people that are looking for refunds. We can do maybe estimated quarterlies and things like this that are time sensitive in nature. And then guess what? Don't worry, because we have plenty of time after April 15th to do tax planning for this year and for all the years beyond. So I wanted to drop that in there as a last little reminder, because I want people to know that we welcome and encourage that conversation as well when the time is appropriate. And it's all part of what we're trying to do here for you, listening to you over the years and learning from Clay, learning what people are really wanting here, and we're trying to give that to you. So we really, really humbly, gratefully accept your trust and your confidence to guide you through this tax season and many more to come. Happy 2024.
Happy 2024.
All right. Thanks, Nolan.
Yeah, thanks, Alex.